I'm a fucking idiot. Look what I've not done. Hi guys. One very stressed out Paul here, who has been a busy boy in more way than one this week. And you're gonna have to bear with me a moment. Because I'm not ready. G'day, PS1 addict. Oh gosh. Right. Okay, I've got this. I am a professional streamer. No, I'm not an amateur, but I'm not a terrible streamer. Honest. Oh, I don't want to play Autobahn Racer 2. No, I've not spelled racer wrong, that's German. Yeah, no ATV races, Bren. We smashed through that last time, remember? Well, I don't know if you were there or not. I forget things. Okay, so that's done, except the numbers. At the end of the last stream, we were at 378 hours and 33 seconds. In fact, I can do that from the preview. Be right back. Right, ready. That's a one shot. So that's the nature of the challenge, mate. Hello, Fluffed. Right, time to play some bad racing games. Come on. So, where were we? So I took a little break to play something else recently. That's not finished yet. I was hoping to smash through it last weekend, but we got another stream in me. Hold on. Let's watch this crap intro. Back to prison, aye. Remember, nominations are still open. This will be the last night of nominations if all goes to plan. I swear I've seen this exact intro, except with a mini. Twice. London Racer, A2 Europa Tour. Oh, we got the Brandenburg Gate now, though. Roll Cage, what a choice! Fluffy Porsche Challenge. Oh no, PS1. It's much worse than that. I'll call you Addict, not PS1. That's confusing. If it was a mix between Test Drive and Gran Turismo, that would make me happy. But it's so much worse. The Toyota Real Racing from Renf. Ooh. Right. So the reason I'm hoping to smack through both this and Hooter's Road Trip tonight is because Saturday is the 1-year anniversary of the start of the challenge. I think that is the final Toyota promo. Yes, 1-year anniversary on Saturday and stream 100. Oh, Fluff, don't worry, I would never do that. So it would be super nice, and this isn't a demand, it's just a suggestion. It would be super nice if we drew a really good game for Saturday, wouldn't it? But it's not up to me. You know, you can nominate whatever game you want. You know, so I won't get too mad when Lord Shadowcaster appears and votes for Ford Racing again. Well, lots of one-shots, Bren. Right, I'm rattling on. So why am I stressed? This week's been absolute hectic at work because Britain has changed the way they calculate alcohol duty, and that has a direct impact on me. The other reason I'm stressed, I'm doing a musical show tomorrow in Manchester, which we've sold fuck all tickets for. So that's going to be fun. Why else am I stressed? My fridge, which is 1 month old, is broken. I had to take an engineer in today and, well, he just took one look at it and going, oh, I have to order you a part, mate. It'll be 7 to 10 days. Is my job being an unpaid wine drinker on a bench in a park? No, I write computer software that calculates how much tax people have to pay on their booze. The software does other stuff too, but that's been the focus this week. Anyway, why else have I been stressed this week? I went running last Saturday. It went really well. However, a horsefly bit me. I had a big allergic reaction, and my ankle swelled right up. I didn't sleep properly for 3 nights, and I couldn't walk for 1 day. Let's play some shit car games, shall we? Hey, madame. Oh, my ankle's fine now, Fluffed. I managed to go running again this morning. It wasn't my normal Thursday 10k, but it was some running at least. Mate, horseflies are... You see, mosquitoes have some, like, anesthetic built in as a survival mechanism for them, so you don't murder them because you don't know you're being bitten. Horseflies just go to fucking town on you. Don't like chicken salad, you already ate the sandwich. Well, look before you bite. Oh, Fluffy, I'm gutted to hear that, man. That really sucks. Oh. Yeah, it's my second one, but this one was on the ankle. Like, I had a really bad one, like, just on the side of my lower leg in the middle. That swelled up like a bastard, but, you know, it doesn't take pressure the same way an ankle does. I think Chardon is damage, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. And specifically, the females only drink blood when they're pregnant, or at least, you know, they're brewing some eggs, so to speak. I know insects don't get pregnant in the same way mammals do, but you know what I mean. Yeah, honestly, Fluffed, I was glad that the not being able to walk only lasted a day. You know? It's like, it was a bit awkward on Sunday. Monday, couldn't walk. Tuesday, mostly back to normal. You know, it's like the skin's sore from being swollen. But that's only noticeable like when I put shoes on, and yeah, I was really worried if it got like infected or something, I'd have to cancel tomorrow's show. Which would have fucking sucked. Yeah, I think one of the reactions to the bite as well, Monday and Tuesday, I was repeatedly, I know this is a bit minging and no one wants to hear it, I was repeatedly waking up dripping in sweat, having to get up, dry myself off, because if I wake up sweaty, I jump straight up because I don't want my bed to be wet, you know, shock horror. I was doing that like every half an hour. Dry myself off, go back to sleep. I ended up putting a towel next to my bed to save the trip. Oh gosh. Gosh, this game sucks. I mean, I know the timer says 8 minutes, but strictly speaking, I've only been playing it for 2 because I've just been whinging. I'm really sorry, I'm going to stop whinging now. Oh, fuck, the police are after me. Why does this have to happen to me? First warning. Right, someone clip that shit. Did that opponent just stop in front? Yeah, brake checked. It wasn't just me, Addict. So, right, I don't need the clip now. Brake checked into the police. Fuck you, game. Fund the NHS. Agreed. Fuck off! Oh, yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for me trying to set up a great stream for Saturday, I definitely would have postponed this. Next news marks 3 weeks since your ankle. Fucking hell. Yeah, the NHS is good. NHS is good when it's properly funded. We all know that. But the Tories are starving it. It's the old modus operandi. Look at how bad this is. Wouldn't privatisation help? It's like the only reason it's as bad as it is because you've made it that way. Fucking typical Tory fucking shitty fucking scam. Fuck the Tories. Yeah, I can. That obviously was me hamming it up for camera, but I think it was some good hamming. Anyway, the fun thing about the alcohol duty thing is that Rishi appeared in the news pulling the world's worst pint, saying about how their duty reforms are great for business because they simplify the process. What he didn't mention is that they've used the reform to sneakily increase the tax on alcohol on everything. Literally, the only thing that's not increased in price is draft beer, which has stayed even only by virtue of the what's it called now? Like a special that's it, draft relief. So they put up the tax on beer and then cancelled it out with draft relief, so it stayed the same price. Oh, ready to mix spirit cans, that's yeah, that one did go down. Like spirit-based drinks, basically, that's because they've unified the tax brackets when it comes to ABV, because it used to be that only spirits were charged by ABV, but now everything is. So they've unified it a bit, like by having the price ranges. So because there's now a up to 22% strength bracket on spirits, that's why they've come down. Yeah, but who the fuck buys their spirits pre-mixed? Not me. I mix them all. The way I drink it falls into that tax bracket, but I'm paying my tax on the fucking higher rate. Oh my god, this game. I always pay my tax, man. I believe in tax when it's used appropriately. What I hit madame, was an invisible wall because fuck me. But that's not the worst invisible wall I've hit. When I was on London Racer, there was one in the middle of the road just before the finish line that cost me a win. Speichern des Spieldaten wollen Sie auf die memory card? Yeah, we'll save the game. Yeah. Oh, Bren, sorry I missed that. Yes, I was actually being chased. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stages to this tour. I don't think we're doing the return trip either based on that. So hopefully this will be a 1 hour boff because you can already see this game fucking sucks. Minimum pricing on ABV. Yeah, that's a different thing, Bren. That is literally just you cannot charge less than this, whereas this stuff is the stronger it is, the more tax you pay. So that applies in 2 ways. So there's the straightforward, like this is the rate. You know, you pay like, say, £25 per pure litre of alcohol. But then there's brackets. So then there's, if it's like 0 to 3.5%, you pay like £9 something per litre of pure alcohol. Then if it's in the next bracket, it's like 20 quid. That's like 3.5 to 8.5. Then 8.5 to 22 is like 27 quid. Then if it's more than 22%, you're paying 31 quid per litre of pure alcohol. Which basically means if you buy a litre of 40% gin, it comes in at like £12 of that is tax. Net effect to consumers is probably similar. Yes, but at least the businesses get that as opposed to the government. Well, I don't mind the government getting taxed when it's used properly, as I've just said. Garage, can I upgrade? Right, so there's a trick to this game to make it easier that I learned in London Racer. And that trick is stay on the shittest car and upgrade it to fuck. Because your repair costs go up with the fanciness of your car, just like real life. And you can have it like an unsustainably difficult, like expensively. The car can be prohibitively expensive to repair. However, the AI's cars are decided by your base car. So if you upgrade your car, all you're doing is paying to, you know, you do the races faster, but, you know, the actual balance of power, you don't have any advantage. So what's the fucking point? Oh, I've already got a fully upgraded car. Smart car now. Lovely. Right. Okay, we're on the highway. Not found the starter yet, madame. Shit. So is it a case of you've got to wait for the part, or can it kind of work in the meantime? Yeah, ultimately, Brent, the minimum pricing only affects people who buy the cheapest booze. If you buy an expensive bottle of whiskey, that doesn't get affected because, well, because it's already above that minimum. Why am I talking about tax? Because it's for booze. Alright, how do I use this turbo button? Circle.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. 2 können Sie sich noch erlauben.
It wrecked. Even the music doesn't loop properly. Sold 100,000 copies, this, according to Wikipedia. That's actually pretty successful for a PS1 game. That was Checkpoint? Oh god, they would have been fucking livid. Poor kids. Oh. Quick service. Actually a shorter route as well. Until you bop into the invisible wall.
Taxe goes up on drinking. Taxe goes up on drinking. Taxe goes up on drinking. Then you die.
Yep. Ha! You didn't account for my wall bopping strategy, did you, policeman? Fuck. Polizei! I'll tell you the story about when my taxi got pulled over by German police. So when I went to Wacken in 2007, we taxied from Hamburg airport to the festival because we were a bit late getting in. And there was a massive tailbacks coming out of the village. It was, yeah, just sat there. So taxi driver just went fuck it and just started gunning down the wrong way of the road. We got pulled over by the police 3 times, and each time the taxi driver just started yelling, "Scheiße, Scheiße, Polizei, Polizei!" And after the 3rd time, we just thought, fuck it, let's walk the rest of the way. Took about an hour. Thank you for the bits, Robin. That's got, we got Mario, Alexander, and Udo. Udo. Oh, cool. Also, your actual finishing position doesn't matter as such. The game is determined on total. It's like a rally. It's your total race time that matters. Like total tour time. I'd have complained, madame. I think you would too. This really stinks. You deserve better for Christmas than this. Oh god, the music's, even the music's the same as London Racer. Oh. I mean, I've got to be honest, madame. If your grandmother managed to buy a German language game in, what is it, South Carolina you live? I'd have been impressed. Yeah, it's the sort of out of your way that's impressive. I mean, the AI seems worse than it is in London Racer, you know, for the traffic and shit. I wonder if this one came earlier and London Racer was a reskin with modest improvements. I swear, that vocal in the music, I don't know how audible it is on stream. When she comes in, she's just going, boring, boring, boring. So let's listen. She won't do it again now. There. Hold on. $99, and it was this bad. No wonder this developer got shut down. Autobahn was 99, London 00. Fucking hell. Got Santa Claus is Coming to Town game on Wii. Well, that's I can see why she'd go for that. That's seasonal, isn't it? A Christmas game for Christmas. How bad was it, madame? Ren, hoping there's lots of invisible walls. Why would you wish that on me? Ah! Well, Santa Claus comes to town. It's a bad platformer. Okay. My family generally had the decency to ask what game I wanted. Sorry, no, they didn't ask. I just told them. Got Billy Hatcher. That was alright, wasn't it? Gone Mad Trying played that a few weeks ago. A bit longer than a few weeks. On his console challenge. It looks reasonable. Yeah. Even when I got Tasmania on the Mega Drive, that was under my request. Now, the only surprise game I got was off my brother, and it was a PS1 racing game called Street Racer. I didn't really like, because I had other games to play, I think. I didn't play it much at first. But I did end up completing it, and it was really fun. See, at first I did kind of get a bit snobby because, like, if you ever read the old PS1 official PlayStation magazine from that era, they are super snobby about anything that uses 2D graphics. And Street Racer was like a kart racer along the, you know, and it was kind of like Mario Kart 64 with like the 2D graphics in a 3D world thing. I didn't play it properly at first, but when I did, it was pretty good. But eventually, because I used to trade in all my games back then, I ended up I completed it and then I traded it in, and I didn't explain the modus operandi to my brother, and I don't think he took it very well, and I felt bad. But my local game shop, it used to be game and a $5 for another game. Loved it. 2D SNES game. Well, it's PS1 game, but, you know, it was kind of Mode 7 style. It was always a good kid who didn't ask much and birthdays and things. Oh, that's really cute, Fluffed. Uncle used to buy games for birthdays and Christmas when you're young because that's what boys were into. What were you supposed to play your games on, Robin? Oh, that's so sweet. Madame, with Christmas for siblings, you'd ask for a game you both want, and then get a second game that's kind of worse, but still a game. Oh, so you were hedging your bets together, were you? She also trolled you. How did she troll you? I wish there was a garage on this level. It's okay. Alright, I need to buy some repairs. When the week came out, spent all your savings building for your PC. Couldn't just use Christmas money because it was already gone. Aww. As much as a kid, games I wanted most times. Just wanted just watch Let's Plays. Aww. Well, if you can enjoy it secondhand, then why not? You pre-ordered one for you, kept it in a brown box, put it next to your PC, though it was a box of nothing, so you used it as a foot fluffed. Bet you would have. Oh man. I had a chance today to retell my birthday Lego Technic story. It's a story I've told a few times, so you might have heard it before. If you have, just shut up. Let me tell everyone else. Anyway, I used to, because I've got no imagination, like with regular Lego, I'd only ever build like a four-walled house, like proper rubbish.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. Zwei können Sie sich noch erlauben.
I used to... Oh, fuck off, game. Yeah, I used to buy Lego Technics, but there was this, like, black sports car, and the set was like £100. And this is 30 years ago. £100 for a Lego Technics set. And so I coveted it. I never asked for it because that was generally out of my budget, even when it came to asking for presents, you know. Anyway, it was, I just kind of moved on, forgot about it, and it was my birthday. I'd finished opening my presents. I had a good haul. I was like, oh, getting settled down to play with my new toys, whatever. And then my mum and dad are in the doorway. Hey, Paul. And in the hands, they've got the black sports car Technic set. Like, oh my god, no way. But what didn't occur to me, they hadn't wrapped it. And what they'd done, they'd seen it on special offer at Toys R Us, bought it for me, presented it to me on my birthday, and then made me pay them back for it out of my birthday money. It was half price, it was 50 quid, and I was happy to do it, but you don't get to present it to me on my birthday if it's not a present. You know? You should have just given it to me. You should have told me as soon as you got it home, you know? Oh. My family used to wind me up something fierce. As my older brother had a middle name, and I didn't. And, you know, sometimes that didn't quite compute. So I'd ask her, what are my middle names? And whenever I asked, do you know what they said my middle names were? Herbert Humphrey. Oh, that was, yeah. Oh, no. I asked again because I knew they were joking, and they just always give the same answer.
Das Rennen zu Ende.
Paul Herbert Humphrey Taylor. I'm in last. Why am I in last? Oh, because I've been arrested twice. Oh, the traffic's making it a bit difficult to... Oh, what? That... Ah, this fucking game, man. Why does your brother not have a middle name? Saying that, they used to wind up my little brother by saying that his dad was actually the Eggman. I mean, like, it's Anne, like, pronounced as and. Pronounced as and. Friend's middle name. Parents changed their mind after your birth certificate. Was it? What? Oh, story time from Fluff. So my mum chose the name Daniel as his name and said my dad could pick the middle. He said he would tell her when he was born. Going to sign the birth cert and Dad will pronounce his middle name will be Thor. Mum just went, fucking no it isn't, and signed it without one. Oh. Okay, that kind of... Like how Murray Walker's first name was actually Graham. Graham Murray Walker. Although that was more his own choice. Like his friends used to call him Murray rather than Graham, and it just stuck. Oh, wait, there's more of the Thor story, Fluffed. Well, then it sounds like two different people. My younger sister's like that. I won't speak her name, obviously, because of doxing reasons, but yeah. Come on, Fluffed. Type faster. Type faster. Ah, too slow. Story over. No, I said story over. Go on. Dad doesn't have a middle name because his dad tried to give him the middle name Odin. Grandma said, no, it is. So it's a family tradition. Are you going to pull that with your son? His middle name will be Loki. No, it fucking won't. Oh my god, this game. Oh, this is so bad. So, 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10? Which is it gonna be? What did I give the last shite from this series? In mem. Oh, okay. Well, it's not a shit middle name then, Fluffed. I wouldn't say that at all. But Well, just wait. It maybe in a few years' time we'll have Pope Thor that you can name your child after. Right, winning by 4 seconds. Oh no. Winning by 23 seconds. Unamazing over 3. I've said this is worse, so it's gonna be a 1 or a 2. Gotta be a 1 or a 2. Let's see how many times I swear. Are you guys all looking forward to some Hooters road trip? Alright, my opponents just didn't start then. Excellent. Played too many bad games to know what a bad game is anymore. Oh, this is just... It's outright broken. So you've got the obvious stuff, because look at it, it looks fucking shit. That car opponent car just appeared, then seemingly slammed on the brakes. AI have been suddenly slamming on the brakes. All that shit's broken. There's been the invisible walls. The racing isn't very fun. The only time I have to use the brake or reverse is when there's like a car stopped in front of me. So the courses aren't engaging at all. The car progression system is broken because if you don't upgrade your car, replace your car, neither do your opponents. Which means I've got this cheese on the go where I've upgraded the basic car, and I'm pretty much winning with ease now, aren't I? No, this game is just bad.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. 2 können Sie sich noch erlauben.
Oh, they didn't count the laps properly. Wow, that's why you need checkpoints or sectors. Easily done. You haven't done sector 3. Ain't no lap. That's an easy bug to make if you don't think about it, don't test it properly. You just count. Does car cross line? Yes, +1. Ah. 3 games ago I was playing Ridge Racer Type 4. That game was fantastic. How did he stop me? He never even overtook me. The thing with a handheld played on a handheld is obviously you have a lot less visual real estate. But, graphics can be simple and good. And they've not succeeded at that. You know, there's two types of impressive when it comes to graphics. There's technically impressive, and technically impressive graphics age. Then you have the ones that are great by design, and those are the ones that still look good 20 years later. But this came out in 1999. I think Gran Turismo came out when it was... Gran Turismo 1 was what, 1998, 1999? So that was the benchmark when this came out. That was what was possible. Admittedly, you know, it would have had a lot more money in it. But, yeah. Hey, Psychic and Neil. Both of you welcome in. The difference between art style and art fidelity, indeed. You know, it's why Sonic the Hedgehog games still look good. Neil, I might not have played this, but there's been several games using this engine. If you're English, you probably played London Racer, which came out a year later, but was pretty much this, but a bit more polished and had a Mini instead of a smart car. And by a bit more polished, I mean still inherently bad and broken, but not as broken. But just as bad. Roller skating race supported from Xbox to 3D. Oh. Bums.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung.
You couldn't go across that hedge. A bit less shit, yeah. A 3 out of a 10 rather than a 2. Ported from Xbox to 3DS, it glitched through the floor once. Yeah, it happens. Now, to be fair, Neil, this sort of draw distance is actually pretty common on the PS1. It's difficult to fairly beat it for that. Rather, what it's failing to do is obscure it in some way. So, the game Motorhead, for example, used heavy fogging to draw it in. You know, so it popped in less obviously. Even, what was the last one I was playing? No, in fact, like I did a 5-minute, well, it was less than 5 minutes, on my lunch break today. I had a very brief test of Hooters Road Trip. And even that was kind of fading in the individual elements. Whereas this is just popping it up as soon as it's in the draw distance. The actual distance itself, though, seems standard. There he is. I knew it was coming. By the way, guys, if you're not aware, that there is open nominations on the go for G073. Any PS1 racer that have not played yet, you can nominate, and it'll go on to like a random selection wheel. You are allowed to nominate games that have already been nominated. That increases the odds of them being picked. So ! list if you want to see what you can choose from. Basically the ones that get all the games with a white background. And then use the nominate channel points redeem to tell me which one we're going to have. Oh gosh, I'm glad you did, Shadow. You know, I'm really hoping for a good game for G073. No offense, it is entirely your right to demand Ford racing with every fibre of your being. But I hope you lose. But I will do nothing apart from drop hints verbally to get in the way of Ford racing. There's Mario World bootleg. You don't remember what console? The bootleg, would that have been Gianna Sisters? Great Gianna Sisters. I don't remember that. It was that mate had it on the Amiga. It was literally the same levels as Mario 1, but with different characters. Absolutely brazen. Guys. Guys. I'm stuck in the fountain. I clipped into a fountain and now I can't get the speed required to clip out of it. Oh, God. Rennen verlassen, what does that mean? Any German speakers? There's no spin for 78, Shadow. Oh, I see what you mean. Honest, like if a game that's been nominated gets picked for one of the random spins, it just gets removed from the nomination pool, I'm afraid. It's just gone. I mean, it's only 100 channel points, so I don't feel it's a big loss because you've got your game and it's F all channel points. But I am not going to give you another nom because I can't be bothered. And Verlassen. We're going to have to pick it because I'm not getting out that fountain. Right, back to menu. Remade Mario World on the console at very different scroll. Oh, okay. Yeah, but the thing is, if you hang around for an entire stream, or even an hour, how long does it take to get 100 channel points? Basically, you can nominate and still be in point profit, is what I'm saying. I've been diligently saving my game, so it was always going to be okay to exit the fountain through the menu. Thank you, Robin. Let there be a permanent record to the shiteness of this game. Only 7.8k. Gosh. So you are about 20, just shy of 20% of the way, Madame, to the greatest of the redeems. The one where you can demand that I play a song of your choice on the kazoo or a tamatone. Nearly 4 kazoo redeems, Robin. Jesus. Twitch is buggy with points, though. Yeah. It's not an exact science, is it? Mate, yeah, your kazoo redeem, Fluffed, was a very good one. A great choice, and if I do say so myself, wonderful execution. You know. What a rendition that was. Robin has nominated Lord Shadow. He has done a nomination. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I was generous with that redeem, to be fair, Fluffed. If I do say so myself. How's the barn? This game is fucking trash, mate. You can see, you've got eyes. You can see what I'm putting up with here. Honestly, after the week I've had, mate, the last thing I wanted to do was play this fucking game. But to be fair, We're having a good stream here. I've got a good little crowd. We're all chatting. We're all having fun. We've laughed. We've cried. I've cried. You've laughed. Sorry, let me get that right. That's your ambulance siren. Oh, this is very much the German police siren. It's a bit jarring when you get this siren in London Racer, though, because it is not the British police siren. Oh, does it? Well, you see, there's a mixture of roads. Oh, for fuck's sake! There's city stages, and then there's like intercity stages, and that's when you get a bit of Autobahniness. Ah, chef's kiss, mate. Yeah. Although, to be fair, that might be my emulator settings doing it dirty. Not that it needs any help on doing it, on stuff being dirty, you know. I do have all my upscaling and shit. It can have unintended consequences sometimes. But this is a game, it's like... Can't really make it look any worse, can you? It is what it is? Yeah. Well, it's a curious old thing, madame, you know, it's... You know... Bad games have to exist, otherwise how do you know what the good ones are? The bad games that truly offend me are the ones that are an obvious, you know, cash grab. The games that are... Capitalism in action, you know, where it's bad and there's never really been a true attempt to make it good. Games that are kind of like bad because the people aren't very good at making them, but damn it, they had a good try, I'm less mad about. I don't know where this lands because I think it might land in the former camp because it's bad, and yet, well, they did improve it a bit. They did try to make it better for London Racer. And then there was another one. Oh, fuck off. There was another one from like this series isn't the right word. Rather family. It's family. It was Paris-Marseille Racing 2. And that was a fully new game. It wasn't this shit. And it was actually all right. What did I rate Paris-Marseille Racing 2? I gave it a 4. A whole 4. So they were getting better, but it still sucked. I don't know where these stand on the whole art versus business scale. Must be like the Diesel Astras. Yeah. The thing is, madame, I'd really rather be finishing Ghost Song right now because that is a great game. But I'm soldiering on, A, because I've not done PS1 for a week and a bit. 2, because I'm trying to set up my perfect Saturday stream. Right, we've got 3 rounds to go. Wonder if Hooters one of those where you just get from the rest. What no, I think people had to actually pay money for that game, Shadow. Let's have a look at the showroom. So I've got 42,140 Deutschmarks. Won't get much these days. Way. Oh, it's called the Clever here. So the smart car. So there is the Pleasure. Is that meant to be a Porsche? That's 95,000. Opel. Well, that's the Astra. We've got the Astra for 28,000. The Beetle, BIETL, 37. ZOX, that's meant to be a BMW Z3 instead of a Z4, 60,000 Deutschmarks. The Horsch DD, is that meant to be an Audi TT? 68,000 Deutschmarks. And then the Porsche, 95,000. The Pleasure. Ryan Goggs. But I'm not going to buy any of those because it's actually a disadvantage. No, they probably just ran out of budget, Shadow. F1 Championship Season 2000. Ooh. Now, that did come up. If you looked at the previous vote tabs, previous votes tab on the spreadsheet, Neil, you will see that I went to a viewer vote recently. And when it goes to a viewer vote, we have a quick look on YouTube to see how it is. And it looked really slow. It was really weird. The sense of speed was somehow absent in an F1 game. As much as I don't want to encourage people to not watch my stream, I do recommend having a quick nosy on YouTube because it's really weird. It was the EA one, yeah. But yeah, going back to the cars, look at this. Because I've got a fully upgraded smart car, I do have a performance advantage. None of my rivals have upgraded to the faster cars because I've not. That's just bad design. I should be pretty much forced into upgrading my car when I can afford it. You know, to kind of push the progression. And it makes no sense because those cars are too expensive to repair. What town am I in? Is this Munich? In Bavaria? EA Sports. It's in the game. Not sure. This game's a movie you watched for most of the budget was... Fluff, do you take that back? Arnie is a thespian. I'm a big fan of Arnie. Is that a shortcut down there? I saw a car going down there, or was that a traffic car? Good obviously challenge it. Challenge everything. No, that was Codemasters. Wasn't it? The challenge everything.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. 2 können Sie sich noch erlauben.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, bums, I'm in last. Alright, we've got another lap of this town. Ah! I think that was Codemasters before they became properly racing game focused, wasn't it? Or was it Genius at Play, maybe? Red Sonja worse than the Batman movie. Well, oh, it was Mr. Freeze, but Arnold wasn't the problem. Red Sonja was okay, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't that badly rated. And it was a follow-up to Conan the Barbarian, which was very well received. And you can't accuse Arnie of taking all the budget for that one, because that was still when he was trying to make a name for himself. What is best in life?
Zweite Bewerbung. Das nächste Mal ist das Rennen zu Ende.
Right, that my opponent's got stuck behind me whilst I got a speeding penalty. Yeah, that's some rubber banding. I'm stuck at 160 kph. Cars will overtake, then instantly slow down because rubber bands. Prick. No one going to answer what's best in life? Come on, guys. Shadow, don't you go bad-mouthing 0.9 litre Dacia Logan turbos. I don't think it can go to 160. But at the same time, it also holds a lot more t-shirts. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, innit? That's the way you deal with police. You just stop, wait for them to do a slide, and drive around them. Well, you see, I've got a t-shirt problem. I have too many that I try to sell at concerts, pop concerts. Right, go. Past. Oh, I accelerated too early. Hey, madame, do you remember? Oh, no.
Sie sind festgenommen.
Arrested. I was just about to do my maneuver, and this prick behind me who's still driving into me pushed me into the police. Don't think that's how cars move when they turn. I address you to my previous comment where I said, fucking Astra, when I said, this game's really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Right, we've got to go through Munich again now, because fuck me, right? Do you know one of the reasons I started streaming late tonight, guys? The cops ever really use Porsches in Germany? Once, and it was probably a promotional stunt. You get it like the Lamborghini that was gifted to the Italian police and shit like that. And they fitted it with, apparently fit it with a defibrillator because, yeah, you can't get any people in it. It's gonna be our rapid response car. Yeah, publicity stunt. Hey, I've just noticed. And people pay more attention than me might have noticed sooner. The shadow is just a square bit of the car's architecture. Look at it wobble when I move. That'll really set the game to life. What was I going to say? Shit. Oh, I'm getting distracted all the time today. Pop concert. Yes! One of the many reasons I was late starting today. Because I've been plugging my gig. It's not been going well. And I finally decided to try and give Mark Zuckerberg some money. Like just a last minute push, advertising push. Because I know that certain phrases get shadow banned and shit like that, you know. Shadow is just attached to... That's what I was just saying, madame. So I've tried to do like a one-day advert. Like I've got 24... Like it's less than 24 hours now until the gig starts. I wanted to just do a cheeky £10 promo. Because I've never done it before. It's like... So it's a bit of a experiment for me as well. Under review. It'll probably pass review 30 minutes before the gig starts. Fuck off, Facebook. Fuck off, police eye. Oh, right, okay, go on. Evaded. How have you noticed that they're just a flat texture? Yeah, I suppose I'm a bit more preoccupied with the not driving into things than you are. That's not the road.
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. 2 können Sie sich noch erlauben.
Scheiße, Polizei. Alright, second lap. Last lap. Oh, mate. Gotta love an invisible wall. Just to keep you on your toes, you know. You don't like game becoming too boring with its predictable scenery, do you? That'd be shit. Let's put in some invisible walls for a bit of fun. Bit of excitement. Bit of RNG. Ah, I hate this game. Right, this is getting a 1. It might have got a 2 if I was in a better mood, but this is a 1. This is fucking bobbins. Yeah. What it needs is 2 guys walking across the Kemmel Strait holding a giant pane of glass. Like in the comedy movies. Oh, fuck me, this Belgian Grand Prix was shite, wasn't it? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it would. Halo's not going to do much against loads of tiny shards of glass, is it? That's where the helmet comes in. I mean, I was only half watching it because I was busy putting kazoos into a set of Corsa. And thank God I was, because... yeah. There's just no competition, is there? Come on, finish line. Right, so when we get to, if we get to the end of Hooters tonight, which I really want to, there's going to be 2 wheel spins because we need to draw. I mean, there'll be a wheel spin after this for game 78. After game 74, we need to draw game 79, and we need to do the. Oh, there we go. There's the finish. And we need to, draw the nomination wheel. We could have also spun the 3 next vote games, because the vote will be opening again. But we'll do it at the start of the next stream, because 5 spins in a row is a bit silly, isn't it? Let's split up the fun. Speaking of Invisible Walls, this game that has an open world collecting thing, and they forgot to remove a camera hitbox they used for a cutscene, so in one area is just an invisible box in the middle of the path. But it's probably what happened to me in London Racer. Just shoddy. Shoddy. Ah. Oh no, fluffed. Fuck. Oh, mate. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, mate. Mate, fucking hell. I don't know what to say to that, mate. Except, that sounds fucking shit. And you don't need me to tell you that. It sounds like fucking hell. Yeah, the biggest mistake I made today was getting out of bed, for sure. Got out of bed and it was all downhill from there. Nah, the run was okay. I'm actually off work next week. You wouldn't think so. I am absolutely just mentally battered. Unlike Fluff, who is physically battered. Why is my opponent stopped there? So, to the person who was asking, that would be Shadow. This is the Autobahn section of the Autobahn Racer game. I made a change me repeatedly ramming into an AI instead of the AI repeatedly ramming into a stationary me, didn't it? That was weird then, madame. I was halfway through reading your comment. Another one popped in, so how it read to me was my living room floor. My living room floor isn't level. It has a little dip that German police sim. Because I ended up reading the end of Shadow's comment. Little dip that squeaks. Yeah, I'm guessing it's an older house then that's probably sagged a little. Game reminds me of how I want to experience that German police. Oh, Autobahn Polizei. I saw that when I was looking for the cover for this today. Because I plug it on my Facebook page with the game covers. It's like, oh, this is the piece of shit I'm playing next, you know. Go on, Shadow. I nominate it. Get Autobahn Raser. Stream it. Give it a stream. Go on. You know you want to. Go on, you've rinsed Euro Truck. You can do it. I've still not played Euro Truck after that first go.
Martin Freeman.
Oh, thank you very much, Freelot, for the prime and the pun. And don't forget to get your nomination in for Game 75, mate. But you gotta tell me you're on mobile and it's awkward now, aren't you? So your bedroom door, floor suites, your friend calls your door, the horror door. Well, at least you know if people are trying to creep into your room, madame. A security feature there. What's he been drinking? Cheers. Lean back. Oh, Fluff, can you go to A&E or something? Sounds like an A&E job to me. What are they gonna do? What they gonna do when they come for you? Seen someone play Autobahn Police and basically it seemed like they were making sure that some lorries are properly equipped and documented, and if there's hazardous garbage on the road, say a washing machine. Ah, the road's a nightmare for washing machines. You move it to the side of the road. Jesus Christ, that sounds like fucking pulling teeth. All those. I mean, can't they give you something to help with the swelling, any shit like that? I suppose. Well, I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, am I? I'm a race car driver. Pretend. And pop star. Pretend. Yeah. Alright, I think this is the last level. Thank fuck. Yeah. How well does naproxen combine with alcohol, Fluffed? Someone removed your kitchen door. What? Because it was hot. Oh!
Das ist die erste Verwarnung. 2 können Sie sich noch erlauben.
I swerved to dodge the polizei, and my opponent appeared and checked me back into them. Chat's gone. My chat is down. Chat is still down. Yeah, but yeah, was your kitchen door haunted, madame? Chat is still down. Gonna have to refresh the box. Hold on. Chat is still down. It's not refreshing. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, PlusNet. Don't be such a shit all your life. Okay, I have missed 3 comments. You got any recommendations for stuff to do in Manchester for £4 tomorrow? Well, for £4, no. For £5, though, you could go to Retro Bar at 7 PM to 7:30, where you can see the acts Glitch Girl, who is an acid punk DJ thing. Awesome. The Paul Taylor Experience, who is Manchester's finest automatonist and kazooist. And then Mike from Scumface, who is a shouty boy who likes to shout over punk songs, and is also known around here as I Am Slops. That would be ideal for £5. £4, I'm afraid not, because that's the ticket price. You'd have to buy that now, and there's a 40p booking fee, so it's actually £4.40. Proxon's Best Guard won't give you, I don't know what that is, via 111, as you've only ever had it via Aspen Pickle. You give me some coding. Yeah, mate. All the drugs fluffed. Oh, they've never filled in the holes, madame. Gosh. Got some cocodamol in. That's it. What can you do about swelling? Well, that's over the counter, that's ibuprofen, or get some ice on it. Ice is the only other thing, isn't it? How's your stock of frozen peas? Have you got any freezy cheesy peas? Okay, well I don't know what naproxen is, so you know. Yeah, doors are 7 tomorrow. Fuck, I'm forgetting all my friends' names now. Pre-lop. You weren't on screen anymore, and I'm very tired. Doors are 7, but there is an upstairs bar. It's like the gigs in the basement of Retro Bar. And then there's a bar upstairs that will be open earlier. But it's pretty well sighted as well. Using the M6 at rush hour, you should go earlier then, shouldn't you? A bag of broccoli. Don't have to get to the kitchen. Yeah, gosh. And this is the problem with living alone. I couldn't walk on Monday, and it's not like we don't have anyone to yell at, do we? Bums!
Das nächste Mal ist das Rennen zu Ende.
Can't leave before 5:45. Be honest, Fridays. What? Fridays. It should hopefully have cleared up by then, because if you're leaving Barrow 5:45, you won't get into the M6 until 6:45. I've cleaned up by then, because I used to find that Friday morning was like really clear. Then Friday evening, it'd go mad at 4 PM. Everyone would get out an hour early trying to beat the crowds, and they would drive like idiots and cause some shit. But by the time you're talking about, I think all that shit will have cleared. And bear in mind, I'm talking about the M60 here, not the M6, so you know, your mileage may vary. Filter vent in the hallway, you always trip over it because one corner is bent for easier access. Oh gosh. Yeah, what you need there is a cone. A warning cone. Literally just put a cone over the corner of the vent. Oh yeah, that's all you can do, innit, Freelop? Give it the best go you can and make the most. Ha 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 ha. Of course, now that police has pulled... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, once the handbrake turned, that handbrake's on forever. What? What? Oh, mate. Place your fucking washing machine. Oh no, I've got a washing machine story. A flat I used to live in, a rented one, like a fully furnished rented one. It was a combo washer and dryer, and the handle used to stick. So you had to use a bit of force to get it to open. The handle was plastic. The handle... This thin plastic handle snapped. Shock horror. Hold on. And so, being a good tenant, I thought, you know what I'll do? I'll ring the estate agent or, you know, the manager, inform them of what's happened, get it repaired, rather than like leaving it as a surprise. Because we could open it with a knife, you know. Like the latching mechanism still worked. It was literally a snapped piece of plastic. You know? No big deal. And so it's like, oh, I'll send round the maintenance guys to check it out. Right. And it was like literally next day. Fuck off, police. Wrecked. Literally next day, these guys came around, had a look. Had a look at the washing machine. It was just honestly, it was two teenagers in tracky bottoms. Turn up and they go, here's a look at it. Went, oh, I don't think we can get a replacement part for that. We'll have to get you a new machine. I thought, well, I don't fucking care. You know, I've done my bit. I've told you about the defective product.
Chat de chocolate.
And, oh, it's Vienna. The last city's Vienna. That's not in Germany. Oh, I suppose they have, it's a German-speaking country, so they still have Autobahns. All right, fine. Anyway. So, yeah, they've set the teeth, think, well, we'll have to get you a new machine. And it's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I've done my bit. I've told you about the defective product. I get a phone call from the estate agent. And he goes, you're going to have to pay for that machine. The maintenance guys told me it was obviously deliberate damage. It's like, what? You think I've snapped that fucking handle off for a laugh? Deliberate damage, snapping a piece of plastic. It's going to be £400. 400 quid for a bit of plastic? So I went on the internet. And do you know how long it took me to find a replacement handle for this machine? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Do you know how much it cost? £7. So I emailed him. It's like, look, there's a replacement part. It's £7. He emails like, oh, because it's deliberate damage. It wasn't. You've got to pay to have it fixed. It's like, it's a bit of plastic. So you're... Hello. Am I back? Oh, landlords and estate agents are toys. Change my. Some of them are lipstick toys. They behave like toys but pretend to be cool. Back in ad jail. Well. Right, let's carry on, shall we? Krankenwagen, that's ambulance, isn't it? Yeah, it seemed to be a flop at my end. We're going again. Hi, Fluffed. Right, where was I up to in my story? So, yeah, the maintenance guys suck their teeth. Press pause and play if you're delayed. So, the maintenance guys sucked their teeth, went, ooh, don't think we can replace that little bit of plastic. I have to get you a new machine. I've gone back a couple of steps just in case. It's fine. The estate agent... Oh, we're already calling them parasites. So the estate agent got back in touch and said, you need to pay for a new machine. It took me 2 minutes to find a replacement handle that cost £7. he still insisted that I hired an engineer to fit this bit of plastic. Did it myself. I was so happy a year later when that agency had gone out of business. Because fuck them. Yeah. To be honest, I also had trouble with them because this fancy modern flat, bed bugs, fucking bed bugs, the absolute worst. I'm getting 0 drop frames my end, madame, so hopefully it's not me. But my upload rate isn't maxed. But that might just because the game sucks, I don't know. Yeah, absolute pricks. I think it's all... Back when I used to rent, all I wanted from my living arrangement, and to be honest, it's all I want now as a homeowner as well. I want minimum stress, you know. Just let me get on with playing bad PS1 games. Don't give me any fucking trouble. All I want in life. As little admin as I can get away with. Because administration work sucks. I think I had a big enough lead that I don't actually need to win this round, so I can be super cautious with the police. Hi, look at me, going at the speed limit. Oh, there's a change of camera. It didn't work. Someone's chasing me. Is there a look back? There we go. Look at all this technology. I've been too harsh, Double X. Ha 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 ha. Come on, what's the finish line? I'm so done with this game. And to be fair, I was more ill-disposed to this game because I've played some of its shitey successors. I was never really gonna give this a properly fair shake. Well, I'm not sad about that. It doesn't fucking deserve one. Yeah, I mean, that's pragmatic on the landlord's part, isn't it? You know, you can get greedy and end up with an empty flat. Like my last place before I moved here, I lived there for 5 years. I didn't miss a rent payment. I did get a phone call once about it. I was at home, so I just instantly checked my internet banking. It's like, mate, it looks like it's gone out of my account. Right, fine. See you later. Right, just zero stress. And also, it was super cheap. That's why I stayed there that long. £300 a month with all bills included. That's... Living there is a significant reason of why I actually own my own home now. Second, are we finished? Yeah, mate, it was mad. I mean, when I first started living there, I was still... Like, I moved from the dickhead washing machine landlord into that place. And I moved there because I was still working at Subway. I wasn't earning a lot. So the best way to improve my quality of life was to reduce the outgoings. So it's a little rough there. But it didn't have bed bugs, unlike the previous fancy flat. The rent was £50 cheaper and included all the bills. You know, it was incredible improvement in the quality of my life. Anyway, Das car has won by 4 minutes. Did we get an ending? Gewonnen. It was a room in a house, you know. It was 300 a month, all bills in, but there was housemates and there was issues with the housemates because you get dickheads. Right, where are we? 1 hour 40. Where's my spreadsheet? 1 hour 40, 380, 13. Let me get me spready. 140, 380, 13. Stream 99. 3rd of August. 1. A mess. There we go. That's my review. A mess. I am Das Best Racer. Thank you, Bren. Oh, Fluffed might say I'm Das Breastweight Racer. Way! Bounce, bounce, lads. Right, so next order of business. Quick pass is definitely worth it too. Shadow, I'm not in a nice mood, mate. It gets a 1. Oh, fuck. I've just opened my spreadsheet again when I wanted to. It's been a week. I think you missed my big whinge at the start of the stream. It went on for 5 minutes. So, right. So this is the spin for game 88. Sorry, 78. Again, demonstration of where I am mentally. Rent there's cheap, yeah. Rent tends to be more on location than actual quality. That's just how it is. Right, if you look at London rents, they're stupid. Big stupid. Like 4 times what I was paying in Manchester. Game 78 is... Oh, fuck me. Please don't be Davalex. Please don't be Davalex. USA Racer. Please don't be Davalex. Let me just tidy up my spready. Delete row. USA Racer PS1. EU long play. Come on. I need to see the... It's Davalex! Oh... This is twice in a row this has happened. For those who missed the last PS1 stream, I'll fill you in a second. Right. So this is the second engine that they had. So I mentioned Paris-Marseille Racing 2 earlier. And that looks more like this as opposed to London Racer 1 and Autobahn Raser 2 and... A2 Racer Europa Tour, which were engine 1. That's amazing. Now, what do I mean when I said it's just happened again? So for those who missed it, I'll fill you in. The last game I played before that shite was ATV Racers, which was this. A 30-minute little... Oh, come on, internet. You can do it, lad. You'll wait and see. Chad. Yeah, Marseille looked a bit better than that. Anyway, this was ATV Racers, the last game. We had previously played, before ATV Racers, we played, that was it. So, game 64, 8 games before ATV Racers, we played something called XS Airboat Racing. So, the best thing to show you on here is the character select screen. So, take a note of that. Stick it in your mind. XS Airboat Racing, which was 8 games before this. Oh, just wait, Shadow, let me finish the anecdote. Well, it looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Where is it? Does that look familiar at all? Anyway, so when we completed ATV Racers, we spanned the wheel, and what game did we get? Miracle Space Race. Let's find it for good measure. Where is it? There we go. And so that's why drawing Davalex then made me think of this, because I've just beaten Davalex, got Davalex again. I beat fucking ATV Racers and got Miracle Space Race. Mate, fuck my life. I wish it was Rascal Racers, because at least it would have taken it out of the fucking nomination wheel. But yeah, for those who don't know, there is a 4th one in this sorry tale. Where is it? And they were all released within a year and a bit, I think. There it is. Same set of shites again. Oh, mate. Honestly, I'm loving life fluffed. I've got next week off work at least. And I've got to make music videos. I booked that off before I committed to all this music shit, with the idea of just having a week of me time. Like maybe do a lot of sim racing, whatever the fuck I want. And I've committed to, because it'll be worth it in the long run. But I am fucking burnt out today, man. Jesus. Right, so what I am going to do, I'm going to pop this scene back on so I can prep the next game. I'm going to have a little break. Wow, former host of GMTV. You take that back. Like Mario Kart, but that's the thing. The thing with the ATV races and all that, it was just a very bland and benign game. It didn't have like, you know, the invisible wall shit like Autobahn Raser did. But and the important thing is that they only take half an hour. So they get a little concession for not taking any more time than they absolutely have to, and I do appreciate that. You know, that's 4 games in 2 hours. So, you know, whatever. Hooters road trip. What's the condition? Complete the road trip. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm not gonna have a lie-in because I need to go for a big walk because I'm behind on my walking challenge because I couldn't walk earlier in the week. Oh, sacre bleu. I will just say, Fluff, there's nothing explicit. But you have the internet, so if you need to see something explicit, you have the means to do so. The animal games, no, the animal games aren't Davalex. They're a different bunch of shits. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to have a break. I'm going to stock up my drink supply, see if I can wake the fuck up. And then we're going to play Hooters Road Trip, and we're also all going to have a... I need to do my stream information. Stream information. Should Hooters have an apostrophe? My game list doesn't have one, so I'm going to say no. Is there a Hooters Road Trip game category? There is. Oh no! Hooters Road Trip has 69 followers. Oh, I've got to use that category. Stream info failed to update. Am I not allowed to use the word Hooters? I'm not allowed to use the word Hooters in my stream title. Is my category updated? Oh, gosh. Right, let's go back there. Yeah, I had a PS1 growing up. Yeah, only remade Mega Man Legends. Yeah, the PS1 had a fair few games. Can't say it's a terrible game. The breast trunk. Right, guys. Be right back.